Hey there guys, what is up? It's me, Harry Sandberg, back here with a brand new video, and welcome back to the trailer reaction, where today, I'm not just reacting to trailers, because today was Disney Plus Day, and Disney really went ham with the amount of announcements they gave us for their upcoming projects, both in the Disney realm, Marvel Studios, and one very specific Star Wars project that a lot of people, including myself, are very excited about, but we didn't get a trailer for. But don't worry, because Disney did give us something. Now, on the Disney side of things, we got a lot of announcements for things like the new Cheaper by the Dozen movie, a new Cars project with the voice actors for Lightning McQueen and Tow Mater returning, respectively, and the sequel for the Enchanted movie, which came out years ago, which I personally love, Disenchanted. So, a lot of cool projects there. If you want me to go further into detail about all these different Disney projects, make sure you go down below and let me know. But today, we're mainly going to be focusing on the Marvel and Star Wars end of the spectrum for Disney, because we've got a lot of announcements for a lot of Marvel projects, and then, of course, the one project for Star Wars, which was the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. So, without further ado, I'm first going to go over each of the projects that got announced, and then we've got 3 teaser trailers for 3 of the MCU projects, which are for Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, and She-Hulk. They're not very long, but I'm hoping they hold a lot of information for what we could expect in those shows, respectively. So the first project that got announced was X-Men 97. Now, this is a continuation of the original 1997 animated X-Men TV show, which I've never watched personally, but I've been meaning to watch because I've heard it's really good. It also dawned on me that this is the first official MCU Marvel Studios X-Men project, which I'm very excited for and I found very interesting. I know a lot of people who grew up watching this show are probably very excited for them to bring this back and continue the story from where it left off. I don't know, like I said, I've never watched the show, but I've been meaning to, and now I basically have a reason to watch it because they're bringing out this continuation. So I'm very excited to see what they do there. I hope they keep the original theme song, because I have heard the theme song and it is so good, it's so classic, and I'm just looking forward to see what they do for their very first X-Men project. The next one is Echo. Now, we're actually going to be meeting Echo in the upcoming Hawkeye TV show. She will be played by Alaqua Cox. Hopefully I pronounced her name right. I don't know too much about the character, but I'm hoping that we get a lot of information about her in the Hawkeye TV show. I know she has a history with Wilson Fisk, because I believe Wilson Fisk killed her dad in the comics, and fingers crossed, Wilson Fisk is probably going to appear in the Hawkeye TV show. So maybe this TV show will pick up after the events of Hawkeye and we'll follow her. I'm going to do a bit more research into the character so I can just have like a general background on her. But overall, I'm very excited to see what they do with the character, and I can't wait to meet her officially in the Hawkeye TV show, which I believe is coming out in 22 days. Like, the first 2 episodes are coming out in 22 days. So I'm very excited for that. The next project is Spider-Man Freshman Year. Now, this is confirmed to be MCU canonical, even though it is animated, but like with What If, that is also MCU canon. And Spider-Man Freshman Year will be a prequel showing Peter Parker in his transition to becoming Spider-Man. Now, the one thing with this is the fact that we may get a animated version of Uncle Ben's death. Now, that may not be the case because we didn't get that in the Into the Spider-Verse movie when they introduced Peter Parker. Because, you know, we've had that story so many times and we know it off by heart. So maybe they'll reference it, but I don't think that will happen. But it'll be interesting to actually get a glimpse into the MCU Peter Parker's upbringing, not upbringing, but like transition into becoming Spider-Man, since we don't really know much about when he was starting. All that we know, like when we first met him in Civil War, is that he had the powers for 6 months. So I guess we're going to be going back to what happened in those 6 months. Hey, we might even get a better look at how he caught the car that ran into the bus, which I think would be very cool. So I'm very excited to see this, and it's animated, like I said. So really hoping that Tom Holland comes back to reprise his role, because, you know, it wouldn't be MCU Spider-Man without Tom Holland's voice. The next project is Agatha, House of Harkness. Now, this is a project that I'm very excited about because I loved Agatha Harkness in WandaVision. I thought she was great. Catherine Hahn portrayed the character amazingly, and I'm very excited for her to get her own spin-off. It's just a matter of now if this is a prequel or a continuation after the events of WandaVision, because in WandaVision, we left her in Westview because Wanda put her back under the spell, and we already got her origins, her origins in WandaVision with the witch trial. So it'd be interesting to see whether this is a prequel and just showing like her journey after those events with the witch trial, or maybe someone comes to Westview, snaps her out back into her witchy self, and we get a MCU Hocus Pocus project, which I think would be very cool. I'm very excited to see Catherine Hahn return, and I can't wait to see what they do with Agatha Harkness. The next project is Marvel Zombies. Now, we've met the Marvel Zombies in What If, so it's just a question now if that is... I don't think it's going to be a continuation of that, even though they did leave us on a cliffhanger. But no, I think this is going to be its own kind of original story, because the comics version of that storyline had a whole different kind of like plot. Like it involved like the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, Galactus. There was a whole bunch of people involved, and the zombie episode of What If didn't really go into much detail, so I think this is going to be in its own separate bubble. But then again, I love Marvel Zombies. I think like the comic series is very cool, and I'm very excited to see this project come out. I believe it's going to be animated, because even though I'd love to see live action zombies in the MCU, I have a feeling this is going to be a strictly animated project. The next one, which we have a teaser for, is She-Hulk. Now, She-Hulk is another project that I'm very excited for, one of the live action projects. We actually got a new title as well. As you'll see, this is the old title. This is the new one. I'm very excited to see She-Hulk come into the MCU. I believe also Mark Ruffalo is coming back, and also Abomination is also making a return. He returned in Shang-Chi, but he's going to be probably the antagonist in this show. She-Hulk is one of my favorite female MCU characters, so I'm very excited to see them bring her into live action, and I'm very excited to watch the teaser for the show in just a few minutes. The next one is Miss Marvel. Now, I'm very excited for Miss Marvel. She, like She-Hulk, she's one of my favorite female Marvel characters, and I've seen online that they're changing her her origin of her powers. So, because in the comics, she has extendable limbs, and in the video game, she can, like, dig in and, like, make her fist big. But I've heard rumors and seen images that it'll be confined to, like, a ring on her finger, or, like, rings on her finger that allow her to, like, project giant fists or giant legs. And that is mainly due to the fact that since we are getting Fantastic Four, and Reed Richards is coming in and being involved, like, he's the one who has the extendable limbs. So, I get why they did it. Hopefully Marvel can just execute it well, but I'm really excited to see them bring this character into live action. And then I'm also excited to see her in the Marvels movie, with her, Captain Marvel, and Photon. I believe like that's one of her names, Monica Rambeau's character. So I'm very excited to see what they do with that project. Next up, Moon Knight with Oscar Isaac, another one that we got a teaser for. I know a little bit about Moon Knight, not too much, but I know Moon Knight kicks a lot of ass. So I'm very excited to see them bring him into live action. He's a very complex character as well, and I have no doubt that Oscar Isaac is going to play him amazingly, because he did such a good job as Poe Dameron. He plays Spider-Man 2099 in Into the Spider-Verse series. So I have high hopes that he's going to do an amazing job with this project. Next up is What If Season 2. Yes, we're getting a Season 2 of What If, which I personally loved. I have not seen the finale yet, though, because I'm waiting to watch it with my dad, because me and him enjoy watching those shows together. But I know one of the episodes is going to focus on Gamora a lot more closely, because I believe she came in the finale as well. She was one of those characters. So I'm very excited to see her show up, and then see what else they do, because I know a lot of the What If episodes left on cliffhangers. So I hope in Season 2 we get a continuation of those moments, because I really want to see Zombie Thanos. I really want to see Zombie Thanos. Next up is a project that I know my mum is going to love, I Am Groot. I believe this is an animated project which is going to focus on Groot, like Baby Groot maybe, and then just bring in a lot of more of the MCU critters and creatures that we're going to see in this show. There's also the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which didn't get anything announced for the Disney Plus Day, but is going to be something on Disney Plus and will take place before Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is currently filming and has cast its Adam Warlock, which I am very excited to see. Next up, Ironheart. This also got a logo change, as you'll see. the old one, the new one. Ironheart, again, is a character that I don't know much about, but I just know that I'm gonna really love them bringing on the next generation of, like, the next character to take on, like, the Iron Man armor. I also want Hartley at some point from Iron Man 3 and in Endgame to take on the mantle of Iron Lad. I think that'd be amazing. I believe, though, that incarnation of Kang takes on that mantle, but I just thought it'd be very cool. But no, Ironheart is going to be great. We're actually going to meet the character in Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. And I'm just very excited to see them take the next step in terms of the Iron storyline. There's also another project, which is Armor Wars, which didn't get any sort of announcement during Disney Plus Day, but we know that War Machine's going to be in it. I'm really hoping that Justin Hammer's in it as well, and then just see what that story is going to entail. Probably like with Black Market stuff involving like Stark Tech since Tony's death. So I think that's going to be very interesting. And then finally, Secret Invasion, the one with the Skrulls. We actually got an official look at what Nick Fury is going to look like for that show. He looks rough, and he's not donning his eye patch, which is going to be very cool. And we also got a logo change for this. Old logo, new logo, giving us that purple and green that the Skrulls love to do. And it's going to be very cool to see which, if any, MCU characters were Skrulls this whole time. And maybe this will lead to some of the Skrulls becoming the bad guys, because usually in the comics, like, they were like personified as the bad guys, not like refugees that we saw in Captain Marvel. So maybe a lot of them go rogue, take on various identities in on Earth, and then we get a very cool confrontation between the heroes and the Skrulls. I also heard that Chloe Bennett might be involved, which I think would be cool because I loved her character in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I really want Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to be canon. Please let it be canon again, Marvel Studios. Please, it was such a good show. So yeah, that is all the Marvel projects that got announced. Now we're going to move into the trailers. 12 minutes in and we're finally getting into the trailers, okay? So the first one that we're going to watch, it is Marvel Studios' Moon Knight exclusive first look. Like I said, not long, 39 seconds, but I'm very excited to see this. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Oh.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
The voice in your head.
Raising the suit. Who you punch it?
It devours you.
Bro. Whoa. Okay. Yep. I'm excited to see him being brought in live action. The suit looks sick. Like, didn't see much of it, but I know what the Moon Knight suit looks like. It's gonna be good. It's going to be good. And you can see like that complexity of the character being shown even in those few moments, like with that shot of Oscar Isaac, like his eyes going white and then coming back as if he didn't know what he was doing, and we just see all the bodies on the floor. That, like, just the complexity of the character, and I'm very excited for Marvel to explore this in his show. But 39 seconds, but like I said, excited. The next one, Miss Marvel. Yes, we're going through these quick because this is already 14 minutes. Okay, next one, Miss Marvel. Here we go, 25 seconds. Let's get into reaction in 3, 2, 1.
Kamala, let's talk about you.
It's not really the brown girls from Jersey City
Whoa.
who save the world.
Maybe now they do.
I got this, right?
Totally.
Right. Oh. Ooh, okay. That was interesting. Okay. So, first of all, I know this is a very long video, but still I want to see, but I need to see who these people are. Oh, why is there going to be so much fog? Come on, I want to see these people. Okay, so we have some sort of group here. I really want to know now. And then, of course, we have this very interesting shot here, because as you can see here, we can see her running, but she's not running on anything. That is, I think that's because we are going in terms of in beginning that we see her, because she can grow out her limbs. The energy that she has in that ring has extended her legs, so it looks as though, because they haven't added the VFX yet to like keep us in the dark about what her powers actually look like, but she is running on energy legs and feet, basically. So like, just imagine your leg and then just that big old energy leg just popping out. Probably sounds really weird, but like, if you get it, you get it. But no, 25 seconds shows a lot. I want to know who these people are. And then of course we have her in her Captain Marvel costume as well. And yes, I'm very excited for them to bring this character. She's a fairly new character in the Marvel Comics. So I'm excited to see them bring her into the MCU as well, and her interactions with Carol Danvers as well, because Carol Danvers is basically her hero. That she's what inspires her. That's her name comes from Captain Marvel. And now finally, the exclusive first look for She-Hulk. So here we go in 3, 2, 1.
I'm Jennifer Walters. I'm a normal lawyer.
Whoa.
Well, not that normal.
Whoa.
These transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Wait, what? Wait, okay. Interesting. Going back a bit. There's Bruce. There's Jennifer. Okay, you wouldn't like. Okay, she's taking on the quote. What's this image? Okay. Ooh, okay. So we have Professor Hulk over here, and then we have a young Jennifer Walters. Okay, so See, here's the thing. I don't know too much about. I love She-Hulk. I don't know too much about her, but like, it's just interesting because, like, you know, some of the shots we see her as an adult, and then other shots, like in this shot here, we see her as a kid probably, if this is her. Okay, I'm excited to see where that kind of fits. And then, this shot of, the suit too, the comic, the one thing I'm giving Marvel credit for so far in Phase 4 is the comic accuracy of the suits. Because, like, this suit, this whole suit here just looks so good, and they got, like, the coloration of her arms. Beautiful, amazing, great job, Marvel. Okay, so those are the 3 teasers for the Marvel projects. They look awesome. I'm very excited to see what they do here. But now it's time for Star Wars. And this is for the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. Now, the description of this says, a behind-the-scenes look at the Obi-Wan Kenobi special event series starring Ewan McGregor as the iconic Jedi Master. This story begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, where Kenobi faced his greatest defeat, the downfall and corruption of his best friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker turned evil Sith Lord Darth Vader, coming to Disney Plus in 2022. Oh, I'm so excited for this show. Okay, enough talking. Let's get into this video. Full screen?
There's a hunger for this character to come back. The fans have been waiting long enough, you know?
Yeah, we have. We love Obi-Wan.
Something that's extremely exciting is the return of, obviously, Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Ooh.
This is quite a dark time that we're coming into with him. Just being a Jedi, it's not safe. There's Jedi hunters out there.
At least he has this one task left, which is to keep Luke safe.
That's definitely a starting place for our story. The interesting thing is going to be where it goes from there.
These worlds are cool. I know that breathing.
The most beautiful thing of all is that it's brought me back together with Hayden.
We are bringing back Hayden Christensen to reprise the role of Darth Vader. We couldn't tell the story of Obi-Wan Kenobi without addressing Anakin or Vader.
Have another swing at each other. It might be quite satisfying for everybody. We hope that you enjoy it as much as we enjoy making it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We gotta take a look back at that concept art. I'm looking up the concept art real quick because we gotta take a look back at all that. Oh my gosh. Those look so... Oh my god. Okay, so of course we have old Obi-Wan on Tatooine. Okay. So we have that image. We have this image here of Anakin Darth Vader, sorry, in what looks to be his castle on Mustafar, looking at probably a hologram of something here. Maybe he's talking to probably another Sith. We also have this image of what looks to be rebel ships as well, like the ships that we see in the action sequence of Hoth. We have this picture here with a bunch of Empire stormtroopers. I'm probably in that picture somewhere, put on the screen, me and my stormtrooper outfit, because I'm probably somewhere in this picture. You just don't know it yet because, you know, the stormtroopers all look alike. There was another image, before we get to the big image, there was another image. Here it is, right here. That looks to be the fifth sister, who is part of the Inquisitors, who was one of the main antagonists in the Jedi Fallen Order game. So if that is her, then we know exactly where this takes place. It's before, it takes place after Revenge of the Sith, but before probably Revenge of the Jedi Fallen Order. And then, of course, the picture that has got me so excited for this show. Oh my god. Okay, most notably, they're going back to Mustafar because, of course, Darth Vader... I keep wanting to call him Anakin because Hayden Christensen is coming back. No, Darth Vader's castle is on Mustafar, and they're having a rematch. They're having a rematch before their original rematch in the fourth one. Wow. Just that shot alone. Oh, boy. Disney, you have pulled it out of the park. And after 22 minutes, we are finally done with this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you go down below, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and get notified of my future uploads by hitting the bell and joining the Nerd Notification Squad. And remember to go down and leave the like button as well. 10 likes, and I will do a reaction to the Lady of Heaven trailer. Maybe even 15 likes as well. And then also, if we get to that 10-15 like goal, I will also react to all the different Disney projects, such as Chewer by the Dozen, and Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and Disenchanted, and Hocus Pocus 2. So make sure you guys stick around for those videos if you want them. Do all the things down there, like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.